I'm gonna start rapping, man. Everybody gonna be saying, man, I'm being Roy Jones Jr. I'm coming out like Roy. Y'all must have forgot.
Terence Crawford fires a bold shot at Canelo Alvarez, hinting at dominating boxing. Just like a true legend, with fight rumors heating up, Crawford's confidence is sparking a new wave of controversy. Building on his bold statements, Crawford further and stated, "Noah, like I said, the future is bright. The sport is going in the right direction. So we shall see where Terence Crawford leads. This isn't just talk, it's a direct challenge aimed at Canelo. Crawford is setting the stage to take over the spotlight, a position Canelo has ruled for years with his words and his ambition. Crawford is making one thing clear: the future of boxing has room for only one king, and he's ready to claim the throne." Amir Khan, who once shared the ring with Terence Crawford, added fuel to the fire with his bold claim, having experienced Crawford's power firsthand. Khan openly admitted that the undefeated champion has what it takes to dethrone Canelo Alvarez.
What could beat him? Because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that.
This isn't just praise, it's a sharp critique of Canelo's dominance. Khan's words imply that Crawford's skill and precision could expose weaknesses Canelo's opponents haven't been able to exploit. With such a strong endorsement from a former rival, the narrative is clear: Crawford might be the fighter to end Canelo's reign, and the boxing world is bracing for the potential shift in power. Amir Khan's remarks only added fuel to the growing speculation, but Terence Crawford didn't stop there. He escalated the tension, claiming that his presence alone poses a serious threat to Canelo Alvarez and his legacy. Crawford implied that Canelo's hesitation to accept the fight or his steep financial demands are signs of fear, not strategy. By framing himself as the challenger who could dismantle Canelo's reign, Crawford is pushing the narrative that the Mexican superstar is avoiding the inevitable. The suggestion is clear: Canelo knows what's at stake, and facing Crawford could mean risking his status as the face of boxing. This isn't just a rivalry, it's a battle for legacy, and Crawford is making sure the world knows who has the upper hand.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you would take all that money that he's offering. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his...
Terence Crawford's confidence in his ability to challenge Canelo Alvarez isn't just rooted in bold statements, it's backed by years of experience. The reigning champion, known for dismantling opponents regardless of size, isn't fazed by the physicality Canelo brings to the table. Crawford has always been a master at adapting, and now he's setting the stage to prove it on the biggest platform of his career. Crawford remarked, "I just think his punching power and his physical size is the only thing that I really have to worry about addressing the key strengths." Canelo is known for this isn't just recognition of Canelo's power, it's a calculated acknowledgement of the challenge ahead. Crawford is not shying away from the reality of facing a bigger, stronger opponent. Instead, he's embracing it as another obstacle he's ready to conquer. With these words, he's sending a message: he respects Canelo's strengths, but isn't intimidated by them. The fight between the two would be a clash of styles and strategies, something Crawford is already preparing himself for mentally. His track record of facing bigger fighters speaks volumes about his resilience and adaptability. Crawford added, "But who knows, once we get in the ring, we don't know how I'll handle this punching power or his size. I've been fighting bigger guys my whole life, so I'm pretty familiar with that aspect of the game." Doubling down on his readiness for the challenge, this is where Crawford's words turn into a subtle warning. He's not only acknowledging the unknowns of the fight, but also reminding everyone that he's been here before: bigger opponents, tougher challenges. It's nothing new for the pound-for-pound king. The suggestion is clear: while Canelo's size and power might daunt others, for Crawford, it's just another day in the ring. These statements only amplify the tension, laying the groundwork for a potential showdown that could redefine boxing's landscape. With Crawford's calculated confidence and willingness to face the unknown, all eyes are now on whether Canelo is willing to step up to the challenge. Crawford's bold claims have already stirred the boxing world, but they gained even more weight when Oscar de la Hoya weighed in on the debate. The legendary boxer and promoter didn't hold back, expressing his belief that Crawford had the skills to beat Canelo Alvarez.
So first of all, I give Crawford all the credit in the world for even thinking about possibly fighting Canelo. But if that fight ever takes place, I have Crawford 1,000%. And people are going to say, oh, well, you're contradicting yourself. I kind of am, but Crawford is also a big guy. Crawford is a big guy who can handle a Canelo because there's the same.
This is endorsement from a Hall of Famer is more than just an opinion, it's a direct challenge to Canelo's invincibility. De La Hoya's statement suggests that Crawford's unmatched versatility and ring IQ could be the perfect formula to dismantle Canelo's dominance, coming from someone who knows the pressure of being at the top. This is a serious blow to Canelo's aura. With De La Hoya backing Crawford, the narrative is shifting, and the cracks in Canelo's legacy are becoming harder to ignore. Oscar De La Hoya's backing of Terence Crawford was a seismic shift, but the story didn't end there. The spotlight quickly turned to Canelo Alvarez, who finally broke his silence on the potential showdown. His response was direct and unyielding, a clear attempt to put the pressure back on Crawford. Canelo brushed off the idea of meeting Crawford halfway, dismissing the notion of a catchweight fight. Instead, he laid down the challenge for Crawford to step up to 168 Alps' territory and face him on his turn. This wasn't just a response, it was a calculated power move to assert his dominance as the sport's reigning superstar.
I can't go down anymore. But you know, like he say, you know, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, it's too small, it's too small, and then, you know, he need to enjoy his fight. Okay, he deserves it. He deserves it. I like Spence, but you know, I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.